And Robin, speaking of excellent guests, guess who is here right now?
Who, Howard?
Superman's brother. Gary
Who checked him out?
Gary, he swears. Oh, yeah, he had a license. Wolf. No, actually, she's here.
Oh, okay.
She's down here at the station since this happened late yesterday afternoon.
Whoever she is.
Is she here?
Oh, yeah.
She is here.
I hear wild knocking coming from the room next door.
Oh, really?
It's like knocking on the door. Like
all right, let me take a commercial break and we'll bring her in.
Maybe she's with Woody Woodpecker.
What does she look like?
She looks a lot like Madonna.
Does she really?
No. Well, she looks very unkempt.
Okay.
You know, and she's with a guy. She's with a
yeah?
black guy. I think that was on the phone with her yesterday, too.
All right. Well,
yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. We'll be... How's she smell, all right?
She hasn't smelled bad yet.
Oh, good. All right.
Hasn't smelled bad yet.
But he's expecting it.
It could happen any minute.
It looks like it could happen.
All right, let me take a break, and then we'll meet her. She's down here. How we got her, I don't know.
This is the woman who convinced Gary that she was Madonna's sister.
Yeah. Corky.
Are you calling me Corky?
No, Corky could convince you of anything.
Corky could scream better.
You know, Gary, I don't know if you noticed, but Jackie Martling is Richard Pryor's brother. You might want to talk to him about it.
You know, you're a lot lighter than him.
I'm a monkey.
It's the same movement.
Let's take a break, and we'll meet Madonna's sister right after this. Well, in an effort to bring you different points of view, I really got to straighten this girl out.
Yes, could you please tell her to stop running around spreading these stories?
You're going to bring her in?
Yeah, we're ready for it?
Now, none of us have seen her.
I have.
This is the one that convinced Gary that she was Madonna's sister. She's here.
She must look an awful lot like Madonna since Gary fell for it.
Yeah, sure. Gary's all upset that we say a simpleton convinced you.
He keeps saying, but she convinced this one and that one.
Yeah, the strip club owners.
I'm an idiot. I'm a friggin' idiot.
No, you said it, not me. All right, I got to see if I can get my energy together to interview her.
Yeah, it's hard to keep her on any kind of track.
Well, and also, when you hang around with people who are a little bit off, it drains your energy.
Yeah.
It drains your personal energy. I read that in a book somewhere.
Oh, so then you'd better do something to protect yourself.
Yeah, like put up the invisible shield. Fred, the invisible shield from Mars, please. All right, Gary's bringing her. Obviously, it takes some time to get her from one room to another.
She's right next door, he said.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because she doesn't listen to Gary. Here she is, Paula Chacon.
Sit right in this chair. Sit in this chair.
Hey, how you doing? Come on in, you guys. Oh, man. Come on, it's Howard and Jackie and Fred. Come on in, you guys. No one died. Sit down.
What?
Sit right there. Could you sit down?
Sit down. Gary has to yell at her because someone told him when you deal with her, you have to talk to people like that very directly and tell them what to do.
And be forceful.
Sit right there.
And sit down and put the headphones on. How you doing?
I love you, Z100.
No,
this is not Z100.
Yeah, this is.
I want to hear a story. I like.
I'll play your song. Just sit down.
I love Z100.
How you doing? Are you blind?
No, you by the light. I spoke with you. Got no lights in his face.
How you doing? Now listen. And who's your friend with you?
Oh, he's from ZQX Productions. He works for me.
Oh, he does work for you?
Yeah, I paid him.
How you doing? Do you live with her?
No, I paid him.
No, really, seriously.
He works for me.
Does he really? Do you?
That's realistic, for real.
You do? What do you do?
Anything and everything.
Really?
Like what, for instance?
Anything and everything. Whatever.
What kind of business do you run?
ZQX safe sex business.
Safe sex?
In a time of AIDS, to support AIDS for a good cause.
Right. All right. I'll concentrate on you. Now listen. And you two aren't lovers, are you?
No.
Are you two boyfriend and girlfriend?
We practice safe sex because we don't believe in that stuff, because we believe in God. Jesus Christ already knows God. You know.
All right. Now.
I got my Bible, want to see?
Yeah. But listen.
I got your Bible, too. Will you sign it for me?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Right, now or later?
Later. Listen to me.
Right now, why not later?
All right. I'm glad you came down.
Why? You came down. Were you getting off on this?
No, I'm glad you are here with me today. It's like contacting Mars.
I didn't have no... Hey, Mars, what do you mean easy as that? That's easy?
Let me describe you. You're wearing dark sunglasses. You have on an orange winter coat.
Oh, I got my basketball. We play like the Knicks.
Oh, you're like your sister Madonna. You like the basketball.
No, we both like that. Me and my friend over here.
Oh, okay.
And I would also like to point out that one of the ways she fooled me was the other day she was wearing her Blonde Ambition tour jacket.
Oh, she was?
I didn't fool you. I was wearing her jacket.
Now, listen, seriously. We found out from Madonna's publicist that, in fact, you are not...
I spoke to Madonna's publicist.
Right.
What's the name?
Liz Rosenberg. Maverick.
Right, you can get Liz on the phone?
I was on the phone.
All right, wait, we'll get Liz on the phone.
Okay.
Liz says...
How I know it's Liz for sure?
Well,
What you say? One thing.
Oh, she doesn't even trust you.
You
Gary checked her out. He
Wait a minute.
read about it in the newspaper. Now let me get you.
What do you know about the newspaper?
No, listen to me.
You was in the newspaper.
Gary says that he found you in a newspaper.
In a newspaper.
But I think that maybe the real Paula Chacon is a dancer at some of these clubs. Maybe she is.
No,
I was dancing at a club. I went to the nightclub. I went down.
You dance at clubs?
Yeah.
Howard, this is the Paula Chacon. This is the Paula Chacon that was advertising in the paper because the only way I could find her was to call the guy that
was a disco.
Now, according to Madonna's publicist.
Yeah, I spoke to Madonna's publicist.
Okay. She says.
Several times, many times. I told her we had a lot of. I spoke to Madonna plenty of times.
Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something. You think I'm a smart guy? Do you think I'm a smart guy?
I didn't tell you. Why you something mine?
But do you think I'm a smart guy?
In what respect?
Bright.
I respect you, didn't I?
You do respect me?
I expect you and I respect you.
Do you respect me?
Why shouldn't I?
Okay.
You respect me, you expect me?
All right, let me give you my opinion, okay? Now try to follow this. I'm going to try and straighten you out. Listen to me.
Straighten me out?
Yeah.
For what?
You, according to Madonna's publicist, you go around impersonating.
You impersonating?
Madonna's sister.
What have you got in that bag?
Yeah, what is in your bag?
Well, I got a thing that me and Madonna wrote together.
Now, you're holding a doll. What is the doll?
Oh, that's my dummy.
That's your dummy?
No, that's his boy toy.
That's a toy? All right. What do you carry around in that brown paper bag?
Oh, we got something in here that's very important that me and Madonna wrote.
All right. Is that a song that you and Madonna wrote?
No, it was something that Madonna wrote. Isn't it?
Let me see.
He just sits there. He doesn't answer.
Yeah,
yes, he does. He can speak. He got a mind of his own. I don't speak for him. Look.
What is that?
Didn't we write this, Madonna? Me and you? Yes or no? God only knows. It's honest truth.
Right.
Madonna's not here.
Yeah, Madonna.
Well, how would you know? Are you her mouthpiece for you, Liz Bosenberg?
No.
Who are you?
That's Robin.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Robin's over there.
Were you a bird?
Yeah, there she is.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Robin. Where's the only one that caught the bird? I didn't have my breakfast this morning. You have bulletproof breakfast?
Now, let me ask you this. Were you ever in a home of some kind? Were
you ever in a home?
Yeah.
Where do you live now?
Like, were you in a group home?
Oh, I'm alive and living. I'm still making a living. I make a lot of money, and I'm very glad of what I do.
What, from dancing?
No, because I believe in doing good things in this world. I really do. That's the honest truth. So help me God. Take it for what it's worth.
All right.
Now, last night, me and Madonna couldn't go to sleep. Right or wrong?
Right.
Madonna was so restless that even her mother could wake her up right now because my mother died. Fine. But I want to talk about dead settlers right now. This is honest truth. You read this book, and this book is not for Howard Stearns.
All right.
I guess I'm a co-op. I smoke too much. I am a bad girl. I'm not a good girl. I'm not.
You don't have tuberculosis or anything, do you?
Well, I don't know. Anything
who knows?
possible.
Who knows what you got? All right. Anyway, listen to me.
Anyway, I got this book.
Now remember,
I wrote it together last night.
You last night you and
We did so.
All right. Listen to this.
God knows I'm not lying.
Listen. Let me just say something. At all times.
I lost my voice too. God knows that's the honest truth. I'm not lying. I'm not putting it. This is actually the truth.
Listen to me.
Take it for what it's worth.
But listen to me. At all times, our people in our audience should understand.
I'm far from being. I'm not crazy.
At all times during this interview, keep in mind.
I'm for being here with you.
The funny part is Gary believed she was Madonna's sister. Now that's the part.
Keep on calling Paula.
All right, now let's get back to it. Paula.
What does it say in the Bible?
We don't know what else to call you.
What in the Bible?
What is your real name?
What's your real name?
All right, listen.
How am I supposed to know?
Okay, listen to me.
That's the honest truth. God already know my
You and Madonna wrote that last night.
Yes, so help me God.
You were with Madonna last night?
Yes, we were spiritually together.
And you wrote that last night?
We are in the book it says, I'm not saying, okay, we wrote together. You don't believe me? Let her read it. Let us decide that, and let God decide that.
Right.
See, you didn't
there was a reason for this. Oh, yes, it was, so help me God.
Right.
She said they wrote it together spiritually.
We wrote it together spiritually, okay?
All right, spiritually. Listen to me.
We wrote together. We worked together.
All right,
more ways than one.
It is bad to go around impersonating.
What is so bad? You what?
Madonna's sister, because there actually
is a Paula. What do you know about Madonna's sister? I know that.
I know, but there's a Paula.
Well, what do you know about me?
Well, I don't know anything about you, but I'm
be quiet then.
All right. Well,
you don't have nothing to say. You're a lawyer?
Well, I'm trying to help you out.
You can't even help yourself out right now.
I'm saying you're a lovely woman. Why shouldn't you have your own identity?
Know about woman? You don't know no woman.
Oh, I do too.
I read your book.
Yeah?
Tell me read that book.
You read my book? How long did it take you?
How long did it take you to come up in a second?
Were you okay before you read the book?
Were you all right?
I was laughing hysterical. You told you was hysterical.
Now, someone tell me you were a Rhodes Scholar before you read the book, and then this happened.
I was a what? You were
a scholar before you read the book, and then you...
Look, I got a friend of mine listening to it. The whole world out there is looking. You know, I got a friend of mine named Aaron, Aaron.
Yes, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
That spells moon.
Hi, Moses, brother.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me.
Wait a minute, I gotta say hello.
You have your own personality. What do you need to be Paula Chacon for? Who cares about Paula Chacon?
How would you know who I am? Read the book.
Then you book?
Yes.
Why don't you read the book?
All right, give me the book.
What does that say, please?
All right. This says peace on the streets.
Don't piss on the streets. What do you know about
peace on the streets.
I can't understand your English.
All right, great. I'm sorry. I'll have to speak clearly.
Go to God. You better go to church.
Hey, help me out with a song I'm writing. I want you to finish it.
You can't write a song. You
Roses are red, violets are... Finish it.
You finished it.
Roses are red, violets are...
I'm not speaking.
All right, let me see your book. Let me see the book with the thing you wrote.
Let me see your book.
No, you just said you wanted me to see your book.
Show him the book.
My book or our
that book?
This is our book.
Oh,
the book
you wrote with Madonna.
Hey, me and God and everybody wrote this book, okay?
All right.
It's not for me to say, ask Madonna if she'd like to see it. No, she don't have to look up if she doesn't want to.
All right, now let me just wrap this up.
This book? If you read this, can you imagine
I have to wrap this up. I want to ask you one thing.
I'll let you see, okay? Will you promise to read it?
Okay.
How many lines can you read? I'll
just a few lines. Just a few lines.
Okay, here.
All right.
Don't be nice to it. It's a Bible, remember?
Okay.
Like your book, it's a Bible. It's like a song, okay?
Wow, look at what you've written here.
I didn't write. We both wrote together.
Oh, boy.
What does it say?
Read that. Oh, boy. It doesn't say, oh, boy.
I don't think there's a word here I can read, but...
read? You don't even understand English.
All right, it says, yes or no, because need answer from someone in this world because I feel it does make...
A difference.
A difference.
Why? Why? Ask the question. What's the smartest answer in the world? What is the smartest question?
Who that girl now, Madonna, so now what? Ha, 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 ha. Please don't laugh. I'm not joking matter. Because
it's not a joking matter. You can't read, Mama.
Because it's not a joking matter, because it does matter to me, too.
Make sure she reads it. That way it does matter to her, too, because she's pissed off at you right now.
So I see. These are some of the pages are stuck together, and I wonder why.
Well, don't ask why. Don't ask. What's the smartest question to answer?
Here, well, anyway, you better hold on to this material.
No, that's for Madonna.
Well, I'll give that to her.
That's for you. Oh, I know you didn't piss it. I mean, you didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
You take a piece out of it?
No, I did not touch anything.
You can't even do it.
I didn't touch a thing. No, I don't have anything.
Oh, he's lying.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You ask God.
I never lie.
Where's your Bible? Let me see.
I love Jesus Christ. Don't tell me I'm lying.
God.
I love our Lord Jesus Christ.
Can you prove it?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll tell you how. Well, listen to what I say. What is the Bible? Yes.
Here's my Bible. Where's your Bible now?
Well, I keep it in the other room so people like you can't get it. All right, there is your Bible.
He's going to read the Bible right now, okay?
All right.
Oh, God.
Listen, I just want to ask you one question.
My microphone.
No, your microphone is on.
I'm like it.
All right, listen to me because I'm running out of time.
Oh, yeah, I got my ears on.
If I was you...
If I was you, what would you do?
I would not go around...
Go around doing what? Taking your clothes off?
Paul at your cone or anything like that.
You're not Paul at your cone.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't...
You're ice cream cone.
No, let's say... Listen. What you should do...
You're going to scream.
You should try to maybe...
Hey, wait a minute. You didn't read that book, the Bible. Hey, wait a minute.
All right.
You didn't write the book. God wrote the book.
Well, okay. You know what?
Who are you,
Robin,
God?
I can see I'm getting...
Are you God?
You're making progress.
I finally met a woman that I can't make progress with.
You can't get the first base with me.
You absolutely not.
You better read your book again.
What about you? Do you have sex or anything with anybody? Or do you pretty much abstain?
I just told you before, I believe in ZQX.
ZQX?
What's that stand for? Read the book. You can't.
No, I don't want to read your book because that's top secret. If I read it on the air, people will steal your music.
Who said it's top secret?
I'm
you know
saying
about the book of love.
All right, listen to me.
What do you know about sex?
This
what do you know about God?
All right.
Huh?
Well, I don't know
much. God, I'm yelling at life again.
Here.
No problem.
Listen, I just want to thank you. Listen to me.
Listen to me.
I want to thank you.
I
want to thank you.
You can't pronounce the T sound.
I want to thank you.
I'm thirsty. You need something to drink.
I want to thank you for coming in today.
Why? Well, I should thank you for not taking me on your show.
No, I'm happy to have you on.
The battle for life. What life did you lose?
No, Jackie O died. It's a newspaper article.
Well, Madonna says something about Jackie O. I say that's something that happened that God decides that, not for us to decide.
That is correct.
Okay, Madonna, I don't know if you're listening.
Are you talking to Madonna right now?
I know. You talking to Madonna right now?
Can you contact Madonna spiritually right now?
Yes, I can.
Would you please do that for us before you leave?
Yes.
Please. Go ahead.
Only if God decides that's not for me to decide, but if I have to, I would.
Go ahead. Contact her.
We wrote last night, so help me God. If you take it for what it's worth, Madonna, hi. If you would like to read this book, it's up to you. But you don't want to, that's up to you and God. But if you want to, I have it here. I know you've been restless last night for a reason. But what's the smallest answer for this reason? Well, I'm not as bright, but maybe you read it and maybe...
What's your favorite TV show?
Light?
What is your favorite TV show?
My television show?
Yeah, what do you like to watch?
Howdy Doody Show.
Howdy Doody Show?
Yeah, how do you do is steal up people's minds?
Right.
Tell me about it. You get into the brain?
Never steal anybody's mind.
No, you steal their brains up?
Never.
What's your name, Howard Stern?
Right. Well,
did you steal me up?
How old are you?
How old are you?
No, I'm 40.
Asking you,
I am 40.
You're 40.
How old are you?
You're for what? For older woman? You're God's gifted woman?
All right. Well, listen. Hey, now...
You're not God's gifted woman.
Now, what about your friend here?
Wait, you're gifted me. Wait a minute. That's when you hung up the show.
Right. Let me ask this guy something.
Hey, I'm not doing that.
Is it hard working for her?
Are you listening to this? You're especially listening to this?
No.
It is not?
Hello?
What do you do for her exactly?
Like I said,
I'm sorry, okay?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Whatever's required. I mean, it's more of a
caretaker job?
No, he can't take care of
No, I don't take care, no. I just basically stay around, you understand, hang around. And
right, you watch over her?
Yes.
Who pays you?
So who pays you, like the state or something?
I pay him.
She does? How much you pay?
Where does she get money from?
Where do you get all this money?
I work all my life. I'm not lazy like you. I'm not getting lazy on the job.
Oh, okay, good.
What are you doing? You're lazy on the job?
I'm saying it must be a tough job, though, because she's a lot to handle.
No,
how would you know? You didn't...
No, not that I would know. I'm asking him.
It's enjoyable.
Right. What was that?
I lost my...
It's an adventure?
No, it's not an adventure.
Now, do you think she's Madonna's sister?
Yeah, do you think that she is Madonna's sister?
How do you feel about Madonna?
Well, I know her name is Paula Chacon, so, and that is...
Madonna's sister.
Yes.
Right.
How do you know her name is Paula Chacon?
She told us she's Paula Chacon.
No, I'm asking him.
Why didn't you come in the room and argue with her?
I'm asking him.
That's right.
They're testing you. Okay, put you to the test.
Hey, you seem like a pretty normal guy. You know what I mean?
How long have you been working with her?
Yeah.
Quite a bit of time.
How long?
Wait a minute. Don't be putting the voice into his
Quite a while?
Quite a while.
Quite a while.
Like a year or so?
No, it's been longer than a year.
Longer than a year? Like 2 years?
Have you ever met Madonna?
Off and on, hang around, basically.
Has Madonna ever come by the house or anything?
I've never.
No?
And you've never taken Paula to see her parents or anything?
No.
Hasn't happened. But maybe one day. You're working.
When was the last time you saw your family then?
When I saw Madonna, when she was coming out and she was with a bodyguard, she had a Michigan shirt. She says, what?
Oh, really?
What about Michigan, huh?
So
honestly, it's an honest truth.
So you guys are a team and you work together and
we're a team. That's
I see. Well,
so basically, she saw Madonna when Madonna was leaving her house to jog.
Right.
She was going to work.
Yeah. Well,
and I said to Madonna and her bodyguard, I said on that day, this was quite some time ago.
Right.
And I said, she had a Michigan shirt on. I said, help me God. And I said, well, I'm Michigan, huh?
Wow, isn't that something? Well, that's fascinating.
Said,
well,
and this is how you talk to your sister.
This is how you talk to your sister. It's a nice conversation.
I respect my stuff.
You do. Well, sir, you've got an interesting job, I must say.
How did you two find each other?
Yeah, how did you meet up with...
We met up in the middle of broad daylight. Broad day.
Yeah, and he...
No, Broadway, honestly. I was going my way, he was going his way.
All right. Well, listen, let me thank you.
Hey, wait, he's got a mind of his own.
Yeah. Let me thank you, too.
How do you pronounce the sound?
Let me thank both of you.
What nationality you say you was?
I am Yugoslavian.
You're Slavic up to...
Yeah. I want to thank... I want to thank... You're a very beautiful woman, and I certainly want to thank you.
About beauty lives?
Well, you look very beautiful.
Don't you want to see her eyes before she goes?
Let me see your eyes. Take off your sunglasses.
I'll tell you what. I'll show you the video of me.
Yeah, show her the beauty mark, Paula.
I'll show the beauty mark.
Let me see the beauty mark so I know you're... Let me see.
Only if you promise to read your Bible every day.
I promise.
I should read that book right now. 3 sentences on page 4.
Page 4? All right, I'll do that.
How do you know it has numbers on it?
Whatever you say. Page 4.
Not on the radio. How
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe she's not listening. Maybe she's...
Poison pen, That for dance some...
You can't, right, go slow.
That for dame some Sean Penn. And
that's for damn sure.
Oh, well, your spelling's a little
off. No, your spelling's
D-A-M-E.
She remembers everything she writes.
Well, can you believe it? Well, Madonna, I guess live to tell this one is 1, a lone number.
What is the lonely number? What number is lonely?
Yes or no, Madonna? Love equals your sister, love your brothers, love your...
It's a language of his own. You can't understand that language yet.
All right, now
it's more like,
let me see you without your glasses on. Let me see what you look like.
What do you look like without your glasses? Let me see your voice.
All right, how's that?
You don't look too good. You go back to sleep.
Okay. All right, listen, we got to move along now, Gary.
Ask me a question. I'll be honest with you.
All right, let me see.
Beautiful.
Oh, very pretty. Very nice. Very nice.
I look just like in the video.
Yes, you do. You look like the video.
I'm going to tell Robert Lynch. I think the Roberts are coming. Hey, Robert, what's Lynch in here?
Well, let me just say that, Gary, I can see why you were fooled by this woman. You do not defend me in any way.
French foo-foo means crazy.
Right. You are very nice. Gary, good job. Good work finding Madonna's sister.
God decides that.
You did nothing wrong.
In what respect? Why are you lying?
No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
You're immediately talking too much.
Hey, Gary, how do we end this segment?
Where's your Bible?
It's a half-hour job to get over with.
Well, you know it's a Bible.
So why don't you try to help him?
Paula?
That's your Bible.
Paula.
God is your Bible. God only knows.
Paula, you need to take your important notes in your...
Paula, you getting called every minute? Jesus.
Gary, would you just take care of this? You found her. Gary, you found her.
Oh.
Hey, come on, the guy's
take your book. Take your book.
It's not my book. It's for her.
Right.
I'm leaving it for Madonna.
Hey, can you help us out?
Can you make sure she gets it?
All right, good. Yes, I will.
Make sure she signs it.
If you leave it, I will try and get it to
Get her
her.
Bible, too.
Hey, Madonna, if you don't get it to you, God will get it to you. One way or the other.
One way or the other.
Right.
He may steal it from you. You never know.
See, he usually doesn't come with her.
This is
God
great.
is your judge.
What's that?
Okay, we just like that book, and if I don't like it, you can send it back and give it back to whoever you like, okay?
All
Where
right.
it came from, all
All
right?
right, Gary, make it happen.
All right, let's go.
Make it happen. Hey, who's that girl, by the way, that called me, was that you, by the way?
No.
MC or CM or RCM?
Absolutely not.
AT&T, how about it?
Thank you,
I'm
Paula.
off the air now, bye.
Let's take it. Okay, Paula, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Give us an update. Let us know how things are going.
Don't forget to sign the book for me.
All right, I will.
You didn't sign it.
Yeah, Gary will take care of it.
Yeah,
and
we'll
give
bring
to
it
me.
to you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
You told God that. Don't tell me.
I promise you.
You can't promise me.
Well, I know. Okay.
Don't keep talking to her.
I'm fascinated.
It's okay.
That's all right.
I'm not sure. That's the honest truth.
Be careful.
Wait.
All right, Paula, go ahead with Gary. Go up. Look at Gary. Look at that. Ooh, look at Gary. Look what he's doing.
I brought a whole bag here for you.
I know, but look at Gary. Quick, look at Gary. Go ahead. There you go. No, let him touch you. He likes you. Go ahead.
This is not my jacket.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
she's like disrobing.
Uh-oh, she's taking her clothes off. Go ahead. There you go. Hey, thanks. Thanks, man.
What?
Thank you.
What did he say?
My bag.
What?
He had my bag.
He took your bag?
That's how they work.
Jackie, I don't care what bag they take.
I was willing to let it go.
Well, that's what's good about the show. You get to meet all different kinds of people. Anybody thinking of moving to New York? Maybe some of our
people
new...
like Paula do very well here.
Yeah, maybe some of our new friends from Orlando want to move down
It's easy
here.
to see how he was fooled.
Yeah.
You know, she was up here like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I could see why Gary believed her. Who do you think's smarter, Baba Booey or her?
She is. She fooled him.
She won?
Yeah.
I should bring her on Leno tonight with me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guess what? I got Madonna's sister.
Oh, man. How killer would that be?
I don't know.
I don't know. You got to hang around with her all day.
That show's only an hour.
That show's only an hour. It could be a special. Maybe it'll be like a 4-hour show.
So funny.
They'll bump Conan and Greg Kinnear.
You know how
groundbreaking. That's
Madonna on the Letterman show refused to leave when he was finished with her? Well, so will her sister.
Yeah.
On the
Her sister's just like her.
Runs in the family.
Yeah. I got to take a break, Robin, from that very exciting conversation. I want to see Gary get her out the door. I couldn't have gotten her out. Hey, my hat's off
You
to
know
Gary.
what? She wore him down. That's
Yeah.
what she did. That's how she convinced him that she was Madonna's sister.
Well, Gary comes in here and he goes, I've learned that in order to, with people like that, you have to just yell directly at them and tell them what to do like a 5-year-old. So that's why he was like, Paula, now.
Go!
And I kept saying, look at Gary. That's what we do with my daughter, my 1-year-old. Like, look at Gary. Go.
Over there, see?
You have to distract them.
Like doing magic for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. I worked in a CP, not that she has CP, but I worked in a CP center.
Don't give yourself a lot of credit. How
for
long
a day.
did you work?
A half a day.
Yeah.
And I quit. Because your whole day is like, you go, what would you like to do? What would you like to do? Well, I was a volunteer. My mom told me it would be good if I volunteered to help people with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
So I said, why? And I was a kid.
She didn't know what kind of a person you were.
She said she did. I said, how come you don't do it anymore? Well, it's,
I was tough.
Yeah. So I go over. It was the Roosevelt CP Center.
Yeah.
And, of course, you know why it was in Roosevelt. The only place you're going to get a CP center is in a black community. And I lived in a black community. Black people don't care who the hell moves in there. So try and pass one off of those in the white community. So I go in there, and the woman just says to me, go take care of this guy. So the guy in a wheelchair, can't talk. They don't even know his age. They can't figure it out.
And you've never been there before.
Oh, no. And they just send me off with him. They say, he has a book on the back of his chair. Just if he just ask him what he wants to do and let him point to the book.
That is sick.
Yeah, this was
I can
really
see why
sick.
you walked out.
Yeah.
I used to give you a hard time about it, but you never explained it that way.
And I was a kid. I was a little kid.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I said, okay. And I wheeled the guy, and all of a sudden, as soon as we were out of range of that lady, he just started rocking back and forth to the chair violently, like tipping the chair and going... And I went, oh,
you must
Christ.
have been scared to death.
Oh, I was freaking. And I went, okay, the book. And I open up the book. It has plastic pages on it because this guy evidently tears all the pages out. And I open up the book and I go, what? And he starts like wildly with his hands, because his hands are all gnarled and stuff, and he just goes,
Why did you wheel him away?
So they told me to. They don't want him around. So I don't know. They said, don't take him to the cafeteria because if he eats, someone's got to feed him and junk. So. Yeah. So anyway, I freaked out. I wheeled him back to the lady. I said, I don't know what he wants. She says, I'll use the book. So she takes the book out. And the guy, he was like, I don't even think he could read.
He didn't know what he
points to one of the things on the page, but like his hand just happened to knock it into it. He pointed to music. She says, he wants to hear his records. I said, oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Where were his records?
Yeah, so they have a rec room. I wheel the dude down to... Did you get rid of her, Gary?
Well...
What happened?
It's very, very difficult. I couldn't get her to leave until I gave her my box of bran flakes.
Oh, good.
She took the bran flakes and then...
Want to give her some money? Does she need some money?
I had her out in the lobby.
I'll give her some money.
No, she doesn't want money.
Really?
I had her out in the lobby, and then I thought she was, out there, and then the guy asked if he could use the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
And then I went back into the lobby. She was missing, so I got really scared. So I found her in the ladies' room.
Yeah.
So I just sent the guy into the ladies' room because she doesn't leave,
Yeah. She's sort of like Ralph.
Homestead.
She's like Ralph.
Yeah.
Female Ralph.
So is she gone now?
John's helping get the, get
right. All right. I don't care as long as they're out of the studio.
All they want is an autographed book.
All right, so get a book and autograph it for them, God's sakes. Let's get going on this.
I sure wish I could figure out what's going on there.
So they kept saying, please, forget, you can't. That's a puzzle that's going to remain unlocked. Geraldo himself couldn't unlock that puzzle. So anyway, I start pointing to the book. The guy points to the book, so I wheel him down to the rec room. Second I get him in the rec room, the guy starts again. Screaming.
Put on the record.
Yeah, so they have a little one of those, like, Victrolas. Like, like a little kid carries. Yeah, like you turn it to 33 and a third.
Yeah.
I take one of the records, I throw it on, I start playing the music, and then the guy gets violent, but I mean violent, rocking in the chair. So I'm going, holy cow, I was shaking at this point. I'm shaking. So I said I kept putting on different records. The guy got more and more violent. He was almost rocking, if you can imagine, out of the chair.
Yeah.
And like moving up and down and going wild and screaming like in pain. I went, holy mackerel! I took the guy, I wheeled him right to the front desk, and I left him there. And I walked out. That was it. And the woman came outside afterwards and said, "What's wrong, please?" I go, I'm leaving. She goes, "You just got here." I said, "I can't, I'm not fit for this kind of work. I don't know how you do it. The guy isn't reacting well." She goes, "Well, he is one of our tougher cases."
Yeah, why would you give that to a volunteer?
Yeah, right, a kid.
Day?
Yeah,
That's
I go, well, yeah, so she says, "Well, maybe I shouldn't have started you out with such a tough case." I go, "Oh, you mean they're not all like this?" She goes, No, there's some mild people. I go, I was just like, I don't believe, you know what, it was good. I just got the hell out of there.
Yeah, really.
It was like
because anybody who would treat you that way doesn't deserve help.
You don't understand. He's of normal intelligence. In fact, he has very high intelligence. He just can't talk. He gets frustrated. And he's like 20-something years old, as far as we can tell. I went, who cares? What are you giving me a profile for? You should have stuck with me with this thing. I mean, what are you leaving me alone with the hardest case? 20 years old, high intelligence. This guy's rocking back in his chair. What do I care what his IQ is?
Give you a kid who can talk.
Yeah, give me someone who can...
at least.
Yeah, someone who could at least marginally talk, like Corky or something. Come on, Howard. I love you.
That you can deal with.
Howard, feed me. Okay, that I can deal with. I might have hung in there for a few trips. I'm not a friggin' candy striper. I got to take a break. I got to mellow. I don't deal well with all that situation. See what I mean, Robin?
Not the most sensitive person, no.
I got to get out of here. Boy, I never thought about being a healthcare professional after that. What's going on now? Did you get her out?
No, but yeah, well, I got to get you to sign this book, but you want to see some of the faxes that have come in?
Howard, listen, don't tell anyone, but I'm willing to give you an exclusive interview. But hurry, the sun is rising and I need to get back in my casket. Dracula. P.S. Tell Gary, if I'm not there, my friend the Wolfman is screening calls. Gary, I'd love to come to the show and get naked for Howard. Sincerely, Hitler's mother.
Oh.
See attached driver's license. Look at this. The guy even made a license. It says, Achtung, official German driver's license. No passing, no speeding, no Jews. Mrs. Hitler. And it's got a picture underneath.
Looks real to me.
Howard, tell boy Gary that Mama Looka Boo Boo Day's sisters will be calling in today. Regards, Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah, but you could sign this book.
Did Dick Cavett ever call back?
No, he didn't.
Oh. All right, I got to take a break. Hey, what is this?
It's the
book.
That's
the book to her? What's her name again? Paul? I'm just going to write my name.
Just write your name, because her name could change at any minute.
God only knows.
God only knows. I'm not lying.
Was that? Oh, okay. We have a phone call after these commercials.
All right, I got to take a break. All right, we'll be back right after these words.